Okay, now we're streaming. I got my tired face, and we're just gonna go ahead and start our new world. I made it with all the settings that I usually do with like lava converting to source and all of that. I have no idea how long this is gonna go because it's just pretty late into little one's nap. He might be waking up at any time at this point. This is all the stuff I got from the box. I'm leaving the box because that's polite. We are exploring the new snapshot for the 1.7 update that is not out yet. I saw they added like some saccharine trees. There we go. I really love Charizard. Every time I do this, I'm like, should I? I probably should choose a different starter. I really do like the version of that. Rowlet. No, that's Quilava. Cyndaquil into... I think Quilava is the second evolution, and then it's something else. Ooh, not a true Pokemon fan. Typhlosion. Yeah, the Hisuian Typhlosion's pretty cool. Maybe I'll do Turtwig. They have got a really cool mechanic that you can like, give them different saplings to change like the tree on their back when they evolve. I think that's the second evolution you can do that with, so I'll just keep an eye out for a cherry tree biome, which would be cool. Excuse me. I'm being very sleepy. Okay, I love me a good... Oh, the other thing I need to do before I continue doing anything else is I need to go into map settings and I need to disable teleporting because I cannot be trusted. I have learned that from the last time using this. Oh, here's savings. Wait, what did I just do? It said I switched. Okay. I'm not very good at this. Let's see. Map teleportation off. Okay. That seems much simpler than it was in a different time I've played this. We got a very first waystone, so that's exciting. So we can establish our home base somewhere. Got a little bit of a drippy drip. Stone cave. I really like the dripstone cave biome because it spawns several dragon Pokemon. Cobblemon. Oh, also I forgot, I don't have any apricorns, so I need to hunt down all of the colors again. Yay. It's okay though. I generally really love this game, so a couple of inconvenient things will not put me off of playing. Either one of those is a sapling, so I don't really have to go diving for those. I do think I remember seeing, I gotta go this way. See if they've got a, Poke Center. Alright, so I'm going the wrong way. Never eat soggy waffles. Do 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 do. Ah. Stress is crazy. You can have so many physical exhaustion and nausea and all this different stuff just from being stressed. That's why I made my tired little guy today. Little tired emote. Cause I've been meaning to do it. Just might have to make like a happy tired person. Cause I feel like it looks a little too depressed. Or she looks a little too depressed. I was happy to artwork finally worked on. To I want to learn rigging and stuff. I still haven't given up on that, so I need to work on the model that I was figuring out how to do the artwork for. This way. So many holes in the seed area. Hate my holes. The holes. Oh, it's the one guy. In the real world, this would be like every old person, their favorite Pokemon. Cause it would be a major food for restaurants and for various cultures and stuff. I want a spicy Pokemons. Oh, but you know, for sure. Does seem like breeding's coming before fight or flight, so when 1.7 does release, I might, whenever it gets updated, I want to see if I can add that in. Because like, what is it, fight or flight, breeding is being worked on, like the pasture block properly. So I'm not sure about that one, but I also don't know, I don't know how soon everything's gonna release, and I don't know if I want to wait, you know, so I get nervous about modding stuff in if it's gonna be worked on soon, and then breaking the new build when it does release. But if I am to do a proper forever, is what happened with my last one, whole world file corrupted. I did get a my brain died. I did get the tower done finally though. I did a lot like solo, just playing on my own, because I just didn't have the capacity, you know. You know, too much drama in my life right now. Drama sounds like the wrong word to use. It doesn't sound, it's more serious than just pish posh drama, but also it's hopefully not going to be life-altering, so... I don't know. Believed in something so much that, like, it was a risk that you had to... decisions in your life with you had in your life, but then the people that are closest to you all think that you're in the wrong. Tried to do it their way, and clearly didn't work. Okay, it's time to do it my way. Like, you're being so selfish. How could you do this? I don't know. Tired of feeling small. I'm tired of being hurt. I don't... a healthy person to have in our life when figuring our own stuff out. But that is a lot for random strangers on the internet. So, Cobblemon. I have no idea what I want to build right now. I know that this is something I want to be a lot more consistent with. At some point, I want to have a schedule. I want to be consistent with house stuff and with streaming stuff. So, trying to do this just to get myself going to doing something. Well, not just doing something, but doing something related to streaming. If I don't ever pick it up again, then I don't ever do it again. What is? Oh, that's the... might be an interesting ride. Come on. See if I can catch you. I do want to see if I can figure out how to turn off the freaking energy bars. I didn't like that, I didn't like that Charizard had... I mean, Charizard was slow enough as he was, and I didn't like that he had the energy bar. So, we've got our first catch. I do at some point need to find the sea. Also, this village does not seem to have a Poke Center, so Cobble Center, Healing Center? Healing Center. That's a good name for that. So I am going to make as much bread as I can make from all of the stacked wheat around here. Let me grab a bed. The way that I play with Baby Minecraft, I don't really need a bed. I don't know. It does help your mons heal though, I think, if you sleep at night. And maybe with, when they make the Friends and Foes mod more canon, someday maybe that will come back into play with mons acting more like mobs. But I don't really know their plans, and it's not the case currently, so let's see. It looks like there might be, yep, some jungle out this way. There's much more of a sienna this way, and it seems like it goes kind of plainsy, foresty down. So maybe I'll go south. I kind of like how south is looking, so let's get up. I can find a waterfall scale, not a lava waterfall. Should I grab? No. I've got 2 mons. So, or two, I've got 2 balls, so let's catch it. A Gyarados would not be a bad addition to the team. Got some blues, we got a red over there. Psyduck. My very first favorite Mon that wasn't a starter, I believe, was, Kingdra is not the right word, I don't think. Seeking. It was Seeking. I don't know why, but I think partially because in a solo playthrough I just smashed through everything with my seed. Seadra and I conquered the world in Pokemon Emerald. And I always desperately wanted a Feebas, and one day, or I don't know if that's the true story, but that's what my brain remembers child me, I have 1 ball left, so we'll see how this goes. The little one is up, so I'm gonna have to close out this in a minute. But I remember really wanting Feebas, because I really wanted my low tick, and my dad had gone out and had traded with some other dads at his job, had gotten a whole bunch of Feebas, and then my sister got jealous because he didn't, I don't think he traded a bunch of Mons on her game, or he had like different Mons because she was playing a different game. I think she was playing Sapphire, and so she got pissed, and she restarted my game, completely wiping the save file that had all the Feebas that he had traded. So that was sad, but a funny memory. And Seeking remained my favorite because it's what I had, and it was strong enough to take down almost anything. There wasn't a lot of like Dragonmons either. I didn't even really know it was a type if it was a type at the time. I've always been super obsessed with dragons, so that's probably why Charizard's very popular for a lot of people, but that's why it was very popular for me specifically at the time too. Definitely doing like more of an electric Mon playthrough, it seems. Couple of electric, although he's electric ground, so not upset with that. Oh, I wish I had some more balls. Merrills. They're cute. Get to a kind of a stopping point so that I can go and take care of being very good and playing with toys. I feel like this area spawns a lot of Merrills. Mark this in my map. I can spell, I promise. I also don't really know how to spell Merrill, so that's my best bet, my best guess. I don't know if it's 2 L's, 2 R's. Okay, I'm gonna end up in a cave at some point in this. I'm trying to avoid ending up in a cave. Not working very easily. I'm still not going south. Okay. I'll get over there. Alright, well, I finally got the stream up and going. So, goal is either potentially go as you visit the different biomes and unlocks different wallpapers. My goal is to maybe get on tonight. Husbando won't probably be actually on the game, but maybe we can chat in chat or something. Not tomorrow afternoon, my goal is to get on, so. Thanks for watching if anybody's there.